Hi, my name is Garrett Christopher. I'm on a roll. I just did another YouTube video episode talking about What About Bob and Bill Murray specifically. And now I'm going to talk about a movie called Joe Dirt and specifically David Spade. Yeah, by the way, please visit my other YouTube channels. There's Garrett's Sports Take. I've talked about football recently. I'm going to talk about the Lakers here in a minute. Well, no, I'm not. I can't talk about them right now. It's just too depressing. And I have Garrett's Take also. We're talking about more serious things. Not so much on that one right now, just because, yeah, I've failed in one area. Well, a lot of areas, but one specific area. And so, yeah, I'm kind of putting that on hold a little bit. But still check them out and watch previous episodes, please. I'm also a self-published author. Please visit my website, GarrettChristopher.com. You'll find out more about me because I'm such a cool guy. I've got 5 novels out there, 3 audiobooks. I do a weekly podcast. I'm so busy. Any case, and I've plenty of time to sleep as well. Yeah, I get like 12, 13 hours of sleep a day. So, yeah. Any case, so here's the deal. Joe Dirt. Now, I talked about Adam Sandler a few episodes ago and talked about how rich he is. Adam has had his hands in a lot of things, right? And even if he's not starring in the film, he's brought a lot of guys along and through, what's the name of the company? Happy Madison, right? Because you had Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore put together, right? By the way, there's a bunch of Adam Sandler films I did not mention. I apologize, right? This guy has had tons of movies out there that have been really good, and some that are not so good. I just was speaking with one person. I was just speaking with a person last night who said they liked one with Jennifer Aniston called Just Go With It. I wasn't too crazy about that one. Like I said, a lot of the more recent Adam movies I haven't been crazy about, but you know what? This guy's done a lot of really good things. Anyway, he had his hands in this movie, Joe Dirt, and David Spade, who's just brilliant. You ever seen the movie, not the movie, the TV series Just Shoot Me? David was in that one, and a lot of other great characters too in that one. But again, one of those guys, just like quick wit, man. He's just on it, really good. And you'd have to think that, I think in his case, even though writers may write for him specifically, I think he's able to put his own little slant, and his inflection as far as his voice is just so hilarious. Okay, some adults will not watch cartoons, right? They just won't do it, right? As an adult, if you've never seen The Emperor's New Groove, I know it's a cartoon, and it's not a bang bang shoot 'em up type of movie. However, The Emperor's New Groove is outstanding. And as an adult, if you have not seen it, please watch The Emperor's New Groove. It is hilarious. David Spade is in it as well as a bunch of other people who you'll recognize their voices right away. But it's not adult humor. It's like PG, almost like G to PG humor. It's humor that both a kid and an adult can get, and it's really good. Yeah, so if you're one of those, you're like, I'm not going to watch any kind of cartoon. I don't know where I'm getting this voice from. I'm not going to watch any kind of cartoon because I'm an adult, and I don't watch cartoons just for kids. Well, in fact, this sounds like my the voice I did in the studio musician for my Detective Russ Paulson, same voice. Anyway, yeah, please don't. Please put it aside, okay? Put that mindset aside and watch this film. If you haven't seen it, it's really funny. Okay, Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt is silly. It's a silly comedy. There's one person in particular I'm thinking of right now that can't stand a movie like that, and it's my mama. She hates silly. She hates Fletch. She hates Caddyshack. She's okay with Vacation. She doesn't like Joe Dirt, stuff like that, because it's just so goofy and silly and zany and whatever like that. But you know what? It's so funny. And yeah, again, tons of quotes. Okay, so here's what happens. So Joe Dirt is abandoned by his parents when he was little. And through a series of events and him just trying to overcome, he actually ends up working in an office building as an adult. And this person who works in the office building sees him and is so taken aback by his appearance, actually invites him onto a radio show. And during the radio show, Joe Dirt then tells the story of just what life has been, and his whole search has been trying to find his lost parents. That, you know, in his mind, they didn't leave him. He just somehow got lost, and they've been looking for him ever since, right? Which is not the case, actually. But how can he get back to them, right? To do anything he can. So it's just silliness. Yeah, so if you like silly comedies, Even if you don't, darn it, for me, just watch the movie. It's really, really funny. Joe Dirt. So David Spade. I talked about Bill Murray here a second ago, just the genius of someone who, whatever role they're in, they just seem to bring their own personality into it, and it's endearing. It's really, really fun. I think David does that as well. And again, I think it's a lot of just like his voice inflections are really cool. Yeah, he's kind of, silly looking and whatnot to a degree, and he's got the facial expressions and stuff like that. But I think more than that, you can close your eyes, and that's why The Emperor's New Groove with him in there, it comes across so well because his voice really it conveys a comedic aspect. It's really, really, really fun. Yeah. So Joe Dirt and David Spade. I could watch Joe Dirt all the time because it's really, really funny. Really, really cool. What else is there going on? I think that's it. We'll make this a quick one. Right after this one, I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do it about Clint Eastwood in a movie called The Rookie, which he did with Charlie Sheen. If you haven't seen that one, really good cop caper, we'll call it. And yeah, that's that. Hey, thanks for checking in. This has been Garet's Movie Take, and I'm talking about Joe Dirt and David Spade. And please visit my website, GaretChristopher.com. Thanks so much. Yeah, and as I said in my last video, a lot of people have said that my videos put them to sleep. So rest easy, my son or daughter. GoPro, stop recording.